2 is food and drink, and first up we have Dave.
So my fact for food and drink is that a cat's jaw can only move up and down. It can't move its jaw sideways. It's attached to the back with a hinge, so this only permits up and down motion. Its teeth are positioned in a way that actually mesh together, sort of like gears, which means it crushes and grinds its food. It doesn't actually chew, or cats don't actually chew their food. So cats end up swallowing a lot of their food whole, which is something to consider when you're feeding them big chunks of chicken out of the fridge.
Hey, your cat is the one that tried to steal the whole slice of bacon.
Well, that's because she's clever and she knows what she wants, alright? You can't prove that she doesn't like bacon. She wanted the bacon.
This is also the cat that tries to eat our fingers, and you've just said about trying to eat things whole. I'm slightly worried now.
Well, I don't think that a cat has the ability to... Well, actually, they might have the ability to take out your pinky finger, so don't go playing with Cassie.
Well, haven't you read the things about like when people die and they're found like being eaten by their cats?
You'd have to be pretty done up on heroin and opium to let a cat chew on you for long enough to let that happen.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
Plus, I suppose they'd also be going for like the softer bits, which, yeah, no, I'm not touching that.
Well, it's a case of where does he start with the eyes?
No, I'm saying no. I'm not even quoting Blackadder either.
But you're Stephen Fry.
Oh, the exquisite Floppiludophiles.
However, because of this hinge mechanism, last part of it, for larger cats, they are able to crush bones.
When you say larger cats, you mean like lions?
Lions, tigers, panthers, jaguars.
Sorry.
Cats also have almost double the amount of teeth than humans and dogs.
Which is 36 for humans.
Okay. Really?
Is it?
No, that might be cats.
Yes, that's cats, because humans have about
24.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't
I'm
read
going
that.
on my tongue.
There's all these people Googling things and being like, you're wrong!
It's like, how many fingers do you have? You look at them, you know. How many teeth do you have? Can't see those. Fuck that.
Oh, no, that's pretty interesting. Really? Do they have? I suppose it's because they're like sharp and pointy, as opposed to.
And also, cats have fangs.
See, I want to test this, but I don't know how to get a cat to open its mouth without it yawning and then having. Well, I guess
We'll just take a photo.
picture of that. Yeah.
Because Mia never yawns at you.
David, drug the cat.
Why is it always drugs?
It's not a dog. You can drug it and just put it in its mouth.
Why can't you drug dogs?
Because that's horrible. Why would you do that to an animal?
See, it's okay for cats.
Yeah,
it's not okay for dogs.
In all
No,
fairness, yeah, I'm quite along those lines of thinking. That's fine.
This is why we've had a round called Utter Bastards.
Exactly. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of cats was utter bastards. All right. So next up we have Laura.
Okay, so for my food and drink fact, it's about how cats don't like sweets, which may be disputed in a minute after we recall things that Simba used to eat. However, cats don't like sweets because they can't taste them. Researchers have discovered that all members of the cat family, from the domestics to the lions and tigers, have a strong dislike for all sugary foods by analysing parts of their DNA and genetic codes. Part of the code that produces the animal's ability to create sweet taste receptors is actually missing, and therefore is completely void in the mouth. This has left cats simply unable to detect sweet-tasting things like sugars and carbohydrates, which is why they predominantly go after meaty protein. However, just to disprove my fact, does anyone else remember Simba eating lemon drizzle cake? Because I sure as hell do.
Lemon drizzle cake.
I don't think so. They can't.
I think, yeah,
They can't not
they can
like
eat
it
it.
if they don't taste it. How can you not like what you cannot taste?
Simba ate
Heroin.
Wotsits.
What is a savoury?
That's a good point.
What's this a savoury? Yeah.
Although Simba did eat lemon drizzle cake.
But it must have some savoury taste underneath. Well, I mean, I know it's got sugar in it, but if you can't taste sugar, then it tastes something else,
I
right?
guess so. But yeah, cats just genuinely can't taste sweet, which is why they're genuinely not interested in anything like that at all.
I haven't considered animals and their sense of taste and palate before, and I'm wondering if we just always had really snobby cats who would just eat cat food for about a week and then be like, no, it's cooked chicken or I'm starving. And thanks to the RSPCA, that's your fault.
Well, maybe if you stopped feeding the cats chicken out of the magic grey box.
I don't do that. That's mum.
This is true. That is Mum.
It is now.
I know that cats are one of the few animals that actually have to have meat in order to survive.
This is correct. Leads me nicely onto my fact.
Yeah.
Wait,
If you feed cats on only dog food and canned tuna based for humans, they will actually become malnourished.
And die, which is why if you are in a starving situation and...
Would like to continue taking my facts.
Next up, we have Chris.
Hi there, guy. Well, actually, my fact was very similar to Laura's in the fact that I googled the same fact, but I do know a little bit more about what we're expanding on this. You're correct, Kirby. The cat has to have meat in its diet, and the reason it has to have meat in its diet is there is an essential amino acid in meat that they require. Well, there's many amino acids, but the one that they require is called taurine, and you might know this one because it was included in a rather obscure meme a couple of years ago, but it said that taurine came from bull's testicles. Well, it comes from lots of different meats, but in fact taurine is simply an amino acid. It's added to Red Bull. This is why it became a meme, because everyone knows that
Red Bull's balls gives you wings.
exactly. That's the general point. In fact, most energy drinks, if you look on the side, will contain taurine in them. It's kind of like sugar on nitrous oxide. It gives you a good boost, but if you know what nitrous oxide does to a car engine, imagine what it's doing to you.
Energy drinks are like a payday loan for your body.
Oh,
I quite like that analogy, yeah.
that's extremely good.
I drank 2 half-litre cans of energy drink every day for nearly 2.5 years.
Mm.
It got to the point where, being a 24-year-old, my doctor was saying, you will die if you keep drinking this.
Preach, brother.
And I stopped.
Sorry. I thought it was funny.
That was quite good.
Amen. And then you finish, and then I stopped. Can I get a hallelujah? I had this one. Yeah, okay. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, to sum up, they must have meat in their diet. They are of, as we mentioned, the Fidele family, I believe is the lowest level you get to. I cannot remember all the 7 levels of classification, but I believe it's the 3rd or 4th down from the top where it's carnivore, and they are not omnivore. Like us, they cannot survive on just veg like we can.
It's a bit like if you are in a starving situation and you have a choice between eating cat food and dog food, you should actually go for the dog food because it will have more of the nutrients that we as humans need, whereas the cat food's missing things because they need to have solely one side of it rather than the other.
And dog food, all dog food is tasted by humans. It's tested on humans before it gets served to dogs.
Because we would never give man's best friend something that didn't taste nice.
True though, is it?
It's
There's
true. I would do.
some guy, I'm presuming they're French, some guy sat somewhere who
I believe that is some guy.
he has to eat dog food? What, and they get paid for this? Wait,
Wait, hang on, why did you assume he was French?
It's French.
Gourmet, good food. We're talking about the best dog food, and surely it must be made in France.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's props to the French. It's an unusual angle.
True. Well, yeah, they eat a lot of stuff, don't they?
Horse.
I was thinking more snails and frogs, but yeah, horse is quite nice though, isn't it?
Thanks,
Well,
Findus.
They surrender to all sorts of appetites.
Yes.
Hey. Don't have to put that in.
I was going to say, that's an edit. Cool. So for round 2, food and drink, are we going with Dave's vertical jaws, Laura's no sweet felines, or Chris's meat munching moggies?
Well, as we're going to me first, I have to go with Laura's fact because it's the one that I had originally, and I did think it was pretty good. So we will go with they cannot taste sweet things.
Laura, who are you going to go with?
I kind of feel like I need to go for Chris now, even though I really want to go for Dave's.
Oh.
Dave's, I think, was quite interesting. I didn't actually know that, although considering the amount of times I wake up with Cassie trying to chew my fingers off, I guess I should have noticed there was mostly
What did we say? They don't chew, they grind and crush.
This is true. I have the scars to prove it.
Cool. Dave.
For me, it's actually going to have to be Chris's fact. I didn't
Oh.
know that much about amino acids and the fact that the nutrition spectrum for cats and felines in general is so narrow compared to dogs and humans.
Oh, see, for me it's a tricky one, because I like all of them. Two of them are somewhat similar. but I do like the scientific aspect of it. But yeah, at the same time, I had actually no idea about the jaw thing at all before. So I'm going to go with Dave's fact. So well done, Dave. You win the round.
Hey!
Fighting back, motherfucker. Coming for you in round 3.
You're right. He isn't going to win another round.